So, clearing systems. Clearing is also going to be specific per team, but there's a clearing 101 that I want to go through to provide the foundation for everybody headed into an Xteam team this summer. When you're thinking about clearing, there are 5 options for clearing passes. And the first thing to note is that there are also 3 lanes, okay? So if I put these dotted lines down, this is lane 1, this is lane 2, this is lane 3. Or this is the inside lane, and these are the outside lanes, okay? So the ball is going to start with our fabulous goalie, right? The first passing option we have is going from the inside lane to the outside lane, and that is called an out pass. Out. Once you're in the outside lane, you can pass it up in the same lane, and that's called an up pass. That's what we call an up pass. You can go across the lanes, okay, from one outside lane to the other outside lane, and that is called an across pass. And from the outside lane to the inside lane, that would be called an in pass. Now, what else could we possibly need to do? There's only one more option, and that's if at any point the ball's in the outside lane, okay, and you need to reverse it, you might do a back pass, okay? It's not ideal, but in order to get out of trouble, you might want to get it out of trouble. You know who does this? UVA does this a lot, so you can review their video, watch their semifinal game or their quarterfinal game. They do a nice back pass to that amazing goalie, and then she switches the field. Out, up, across, in, back. So using these ingredients, we will build our clearing play, how we're going to get down the field. Now, another lesson before I move on is that the field is divided into 2 categories this way. This is the 0 to the 50, and this is the 50 to the 100. And that marker is not showing up very well. And what we want to do as we're headed out of our defensive end is we want to have lead passes. Okay? I can't spell. So anytime we're making one of these passes, we want our player running onto that pass. Right? And once we get into this area where we're headed to cage, we're looking more at direct passes. Cool? All right. What you also have is a 3rd division. I know. Talk about learning. When you're bringing the ball down here, or any which combination between, that is called a clear or a fast break. Okay? Once it goes behind, what we call that is a slow break. Okay? And that would be a plan. So fast break, clear, fast break, and then slow break if we set something up. We at Xteam will do that. So, if there's 3 things we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on getting the ball out initially, and we may do that with patterns. Okay, so maybe we're looking at a play we call launch. Ball goes out, and then we do a long pass down. Awesome. We also may do 2 stacks. Okay, so stacks to get a good clear out. That's more likely if we're even with another team and not necessarily looking to stall, but we want a really safe pass. We will have 2 points of attack to the cage. Once we cross the retaining line, we'll have an option to go straight down, and we'll have an option to go down the side. The option to go straight down, many of you guys will know this, is called dagger, because we want to stab the middle. And if we go down the side, we will be doing again slingshot. Amazing. Now, when we come out of slingshot, this is what's going to change. So our fast break will look pretty classic, either with stacks, either with some passing patterns using these ingredients. If we cross the restraining line in the middle, we're going to do it, it'll be a dagger. When we cross it coming down the side, it'll be a slingshot. And from here, we'll be looking for either crease drives or part of our offense review from yesterday, which would be looking up for a big pass and a long drive in, using pass and move through, attacking angles, or drop step, pivot, and a shot. That is our clearing system. It's a very basic because it will be tailored to your team specifically by your coaches. This is everything you need to know coming into Xteam, and this is all going to be useful for you where you play in high school and when you go to college and play lacrosse. Peace.